Hello, everyone. It's really lovely to be here today and being invited to talk to you about my everyday life, which is being a veterinary surgeon. So I've been a vet for about 12 years now, and I can say it is a life choice that I'm very great I made. I always wanted to be a vet, and I guess some people always like animals, some people don't, and sometimes your life brings you where you are today. But I don't want to digress. So let me tell you a few things about what I do. So I am a veterinary surgeon. So I work, vets can work as permanent members in a practice. So a small animal practice, for example, or large animals or horses, I do small animals. But at the same time, because I really like learning, I'm also a PhD student with University College London. So I have a mixture. My life is quite diverse, and so shows you how much you can do being a veterinary surgeon. Um, on a typical day as a vet, in the clinic, you usually start around 8 or 9. You do a combination of consultations that are typically 15, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on the practice. As you would imagine, a GP is, they come in with a lot of different problems, or sometimes just for a general health check or for the vaccinations. You have breaks throughout the day. Sometimes you're also operating. Our bread and butter, as you can say, is neutering and routine things like lump removals and stuff like that, or dentals. But you can have more fascinating things like, a dog that's vomiting and they have eaten socks, for example, or other things like that, or dogs that ate chocolate, or, so your day is very different. Each day is not like the other days, which is quite an exciting thing about the job. Obviously, being a researcher means you do a lot of stuff on your own. You read a lot, you think about stuff a lot, and you just, you contribute to science in a different way. With regards to how I ended up being where I am here today, I started being younger as you, and I really liked sciencey types of subjects, so biology, chemistry, maths, and physics. And so these were my GCSEs, and therefore this followed to be my A levels. And then I attended vet school, which is 5 years. And following that, you can work as a vet in any sector that involves animals or any animal products. So you can see vets that work in clinics, like I said before, but vets are the ones that check the quality of the meat in slaughterhouses. They also check the quality of the milk and cheese and all those foods, the same with honey, the same with fishes. So anything that has an animal involved in any process, a vet will be there. So you have such a variety of things you could decide to do with your degree. And then following that, you can choose to do some more stuff with small animals, which is what I did. I like internal medicine. I also like cats a lot, so I focused more on that topic. And I've done a research master's, a taught master's, and a certificate because I really like to learn stuff. The best thing about my job is that every day is different to the other days. And as my partner constantly says, all you do is cuddle puppies and kittens. So that's really exciting as well. And it really makes your day when you can't help someone's pet because they come with their carer. So it's really nice to be able to help the pet. But being a vet, you also need to care about the human because they're the ones that bring you the pet. And the pet, if any of you have animals, you know how much love an animal gives to your household and how it's a family member. So being able to help that pet means you're also helping someone's mental health and well-being. I don't know what happened to, sorry, something changed to my screen, sorry. Advice that I would give to you, I don't know, I think to be a vet, you need to really, really, really like the idea of taking care of animals or of sometimes doing things that are, the animal can't tell you what it wants. So you have to be able to understand that with regards to the animal, and you have to be prepared to do something that the animal might not want you to do, like take a blood sample or examine it or hold it. So you have to be prepared to do all those things in a way, because what you're going to do is you want to ensure that, you're trying to do the animal. So I think being prepared to do all those things is good. Being not afraid of any bodily fluids or anything else that comes with the job is also important. But I think the most important thing is to actually be passionate about wanting to help animals and wanting to make them feel better. With regards to challenges with the job, I guess it is a long, it's 5 years of a university career, and then if you want, you continue to do more things. So you have to be prepared to be a person that likes to learn, that likes to improve. There's new techniques that come out, new medication, things that you might have learned in uni change as the years go by. So you have to be flexible and be able to, go with the flow and continue to learn things as times go. Some other things that you might have to think about is the working life balance you want to have. We generally work for 8 to 10 hours a day, but sometimes you have to work during the night if that's something you choose, or you have to do weekends. So that's something for you to think. But as a general rule, it is a really good profession. We have a lot of vets and nurses that love what they're doing. And it is a profession that actually happens to be on the shortage list of the government. So we need more vets, which means when you graduate, it will be easier to find a job compared to other professions out there. I think, that's more or less my 7 minutes that I had allocated.